The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Excellent interception. Messi. And here's Dembele. And here's Mbappe. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Now it's Bale. Bale! They've scored! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Botafogo finding themselves unexpectedly. He's had a shot! Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop.
Chance! And he couldn't finish.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Guerra can so cleverly bypass the press. Now that's well seen too. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Oh, that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, it's come to nothing. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Van Dijk. Van Dijk pokes it out wide.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Botafogo are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Rafael Varane.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Good read, needed to be. Seedorf. Oh, it's Dembele. And it's Seedorf. Nicely shaped ball. Nicely worked. De Gea attempts a clearance. Played into the box.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Zanetti. Passing is crisp and sharp. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Tonali. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Seedorf is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Passes short and sharp. Mbappe! That is a brilliant interception. Zanetti. He's a sharp little ball here. It's not an especially good pass, that. Van Dijk. Oh, it's Dembele. And he's been shifted off it. Mbappe. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Messi. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Tonali Mbappe tries to get it clear. Tries a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. And that signals the end of the first period. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And we are back on the way. Rijkaard. Alvarez, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Now it's Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's got away. Chance for a shot! And it's come back out to him. Platini. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Mbappe. Tonali did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Seedorf. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. It's a threatening ball. And a chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And the keeper beats it away. And it's Thuram. He has found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Mbappe couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Messi, Hazard. Tries to pass it through. That's the keeper's ball. Seedorf. And reclaimed it in a trice. This looks... And the finish! Goal! Botafogo! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Botafogo have the... That's clear cut, it's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Frustratingly close. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi. Vieira. Cruyff. He's picked his way through. Rijkaard. That pass has been well intercepted. Bale. Threads one in. David Villa receives it in a good position here. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, can they get him away?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And it's Maldini. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
Botafogo clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Birmingham Legion with a chance to get level. And Czech pulls off a sensational save.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 14, camisa 13.
It is a corner.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 6, camisa 21.
McAllister with the short one. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, well played. Botafogo have the chance to go the other way. Looking to play him in. Leicester spots it and intercepts.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. Vieira. And he's picked out the run. Rummenigge. And big chance! And that's a tiny finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Rijkaard. Seedorf. There will be 4 extra minutes. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, that's a key interception. So that's it. It is all over. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, there's little new to say about this man. Majestic, regal, known as Le Roi by his countrymen. He is footballing royalty. The man is, of course, Michel Platini.
Well, Peter, I don't think I've seen a better all-round attacking midfielder. Certainly not in Europe. He is very close to being the perfect number 10. OK, people may say he lacks a little bit of stamina and defensive contribution, but for his attack...
Takes a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Birmingham Legion finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And the through ball. Xavi could move up a gear here. Nesta gets over and intercepts. Now it's Eto'o. And he's heaved it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Messi. And a chance! And that's a sharp finish. They are purring, truly purring. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So that's two now without reply.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Looking to play him in. Eto'o unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Costa Curta driving on and making good progress. And here's Mbappe. And this is Bale! Now, who's going to be first to this? And they win it back again. Looking for options for movement. And it's Zanetti. And he's in on goal!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Good take, and is he in? Xavi. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's picked his way through. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cruyff looking to add to his goal. Driving forward. Messi. And Messi! Yes! And they're threatening to fly away here. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
And yes, it's him again. A case now of complete control.
Platini clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, good-looking ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Tonali. He's had it taken off him. Looking for the run. Can he get it through? Well read, and the danger is averted. That pass isn't the best. Now it's Bale. Acute ball now, how can he reach it? He's got away. Brilliantly cut out. Xavi, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Nice clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. It's a threatening ball. Zanetti. Tonali. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Can he get on the end of this? Thuram gets across to intercept that. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Zanetti. Platini. And here's Bale. Bale. Oh, this is a terrific run. Xavi. Rijkaard.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Take this opportunity to
so that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. The second period is underway. Birmingham Legion not having the rub of the green at the moment. They are trailing. Tonali. No, again there's no way through. And it's Xavi. Now that's well seen too. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Pass is just off target. Crunching tackle. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Platini. Shot could be on. Mbappe. And the finish! And a neat finish! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Birmingham Legion may be down, but not out just yet. Well timed, excellent interception.
Birmingham have certainly changed the dynamic, but I'm not quite sure whether we're going to get patience or impatience now.
Oh, they could be caught out here. What a throw in.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Mbappe. Number
Just
10,
about up to the hour now.
Platini. Number 8, Tonali. Coming on the field, Number 19.
Rummenigge has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And he's managed to get free.
Number 22.
Messi, now there's a fine ball.
Substitution.
Saliba is there and he can get that clear. And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, shooting chance! Birmingham Legion still have the cards to affect this game.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Dixon. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And that's gone loose. Seedorf. Rummenigge. Now, can they get him away? And this is Messi. And this is Messi! Oh, that could be pivotal! Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Nice, he's in one-on-one, and Messi! Saliba. Into the last quarter of an hour. Good ball, good take. Turns back here, probably the best option. Looking for a runner. That's beautifully weighted. Gets his head on it! And that's in! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So could they be onto something here? That's a good ball out wide. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's well spotted. No, that's been intercepted. Zola gets on his bike and on the move. Oh, no joy this time. Dixon. Zanetti. Threads one in. Nicely weighted ball. And he's intervened well there. Pass somewhat off target. Tries to play it through. Rummenigge. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That is good alertness. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And now the breakaway. David Villa. And here's Bale.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. Seedorf. Zola. Rummenigge. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The
Hello,
game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome
The
to today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running.
Well, Alessandro Nesta turns defence into an art form. If you like your defenders slick and quick, this is the man.
Yeah, am I right in saying he started out as a fullback?
Yeah, I think he may have begun his career as a fullback, but he became a central colossus.
And that is well cleared. And it's Michel Platini. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well read, nice interception. Nagatomo. Messi. Costa Curta. Passes short and sharp. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And this is Bale. Now it's Mbappe. Nagatomo spots it and intercepts. Costa Curta. Messi. Oh, sweet feet. Nagatomo crosses it in. Saliba clears it away. He's having a hit! Oh, the ball's come loose here. It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. He's gone direct here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Gives it back. Bonucci gets across to intercept that. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. And it's Bale. No way, Bale! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Platini plays it short. Oh, that's neat. Germany have the chance to go the other way. He can run onto that. He is through here. He's come in hard. Corner number 2 then. Towering header. Goal, Germany! And Germany are in front. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
The goal scorer for Germany after 26 minutes is number 4.
Germany have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Looking for options for movement. Best, and he's managed to get free.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Birmingham really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Great vision. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And claimed it back swiftly. Over to the right flank. Nagatomo gets into a good position. And a header! Well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Germany are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He won't be happy with that one. Zanetti gets on his bike and on the move. That looks a good ball through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nicked it back promptly. Tonali. Tonali short changes him with that pass. Now it's Platini. Oh, good-looking ball.
That's going in strongly.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Too close for comfort. That has not gone well. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that looks a cracking ball. And the finish! And yes, it's there! A goal at a really telling moment. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference.
Decent chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Terrific effort! And that's a sharp finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are... And that is all they have time for. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Platini.
So off we go again.
Mbappe.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull them back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Bonucci did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Tonali. This looks promising. Chance for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Zanetti charging forward, the ball at his feet. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Birmingham Legion do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
That's a shade optimistic. Rijkaard.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Oh, that's fabulous. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rijkaard. Ambitious ball here. Now it's Villa. Driving on and making good progress. Deftly away. And here's Bale. Now it's Lopez. Chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Birmingham Legion do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Strokes it back. Picked out brilliantly. And he shoots! Oh, he's been caught, and another try! And it's in! Right back in the game! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Just one in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Dembele. Oh, good take and real chance! And again! And it's in! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Substitution on the field, number 8.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Germany now in a position far more desirable.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Birmingham Legion needed that, they really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
No, that's been intercepted. Rizal. Can he get on the end of this? Goes for a shot! And it's been hooked away. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. And it's Zanetti. Now it's Villa.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's there to retrieve it. He has found the way through. Cristiano Ronaldo. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Played out wide. He's in a great position here. Messi. Dembele. Cannavaro makes the interception. He's got away. Shot. He's had a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
The goal scorer for Germany.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
There will be 3 minutes
And
time.
he's straight offside. Bonucci can get it clear. Birmingham Legion have got it back and they'll have another go. Lopez. Played into the box. Cannavaro gets it away. Takes a shot! And the ball's come loose here. And he thumps it clear. And with that, the end. Birmingham Legion have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. San Antonio have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs. But if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they...
Mbappe!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Chance, surely! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Oh, good-looking ball. Now this could be a chance. Bale, it's Bale! San Antonio are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Pato. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Can he get on? Tries from a long way out. Oh, that wasn't far away. Pato running with intent. Now it's Pato, and he's quick to return it. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And this is Shevchenko. And it's Cruyff. Quarter of an hour played. Bale. He's through here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Birmingham Legion leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Bale. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And this is Shevchenko. Fermin is in a really good position out wide. Pressing high and with purpose. Can he get it through? Now that is a hefty challenge. Platini plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that's fabulous. Bale! Oh, it's come loose. San Antonio are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
Almost half an hour in now. Harrison kept his eye on it, and he's there. Tries to play it through. Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Good ball, good take. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Fermin, and that's gone loose. And he's opted for the long pass. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Platini. Platini. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Mbappe. And this is Bale. And he's lost his man here. And a chance! Birmingham Legion are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Now it's Bale. Referee has just said play on, and he was quick to react. Now, can they get him away? There's the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour, mind you.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. That looks a cracking ball. He's in one-on-one. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Platini! Cruyff. Ball played for Pato. Now it's Cruyff. He is through here. Cruyff. Great challenge, time to perfection. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Birmingham Legion, seemingly the only team to have turned up here. It is 3-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. San Antonio can breathe again, just.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Lavernin! And that's in! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Howson did just about enough to come out. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards.
Substitution in progress.
Khan to save this spot kick and his team. That is some save from Khan!
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Zanetti. And it's Cruyff. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rizal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Cruyff. Otto. Rijkaard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rijkaard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Zanetti. Oh, he's been caught napping. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Now there's a fine ball. That's great chance! Birmingham Legion still have the cards to affect this game. Vermin does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Kvaratskhelia engages and forces him off the ball. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Cruyff. And that is not getting there. Howson gets across to intercept that. Rizal is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And it's Zanetti. Spread neatly. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Now it's Villa. Rijkaard. Now it's Shevchenko. And that's been intercepted. What a throw in. Oh, good steal. He just read it. 75 minutes played. Bale. It's Bale! And that really should have been that.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Birmingham Legion with the corner, there first. Zanetti, and he's intervened well there. San Antonio are looking to go forward now. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Villa. He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Zanetti does well to get it back. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. And he's managed to gift it back. Now it's Cruyff. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And no, that was never going to make it. Great vision. No, it's come to nothing. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
You get a throw in.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Rijkaard. Number 16, Firmin.
Pato.
Number 14,
And here's
Johan
Owen.
Cruyff. Number 77,
Take back.
Kvaratskhelia. Number
Vitinha.
7, Shevchenko. Coming on the field, number 11.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently
Number
loves the
17,
contest.
Vitinha. Number 22.
Bale. Rizal.
Number
That's
24.
offside. Yes, it is.
Desiree doing. Number 15, Owen. Substitutions taking place. There will be 3 minutes added time.
Pass somewhat off target. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Pato. Now this could be a chance. And the shot! Oh, and the referee says that is it. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Every game feels like a special one in Buenos Aires, even more so perhaps in this neighbourhood of Núñez, famously inhabited by a true heavyweight of South American football, River Plate. They're up and running then. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle says it all. He just doesn't need to. With him, it's all about anticipation, positioning, and reading the game superbly. There's very few who were able to do that at the highest level like him.
Probing pass. Saliba cuts out the pass. And he was quick to react. Schneider, it's a pretty loose pass. And this is Bale.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
That is a great pick out. And that is out of play. Quite work for him. Out of play for a goal kick. Now this could be a chance. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Played out towards the right wing. Valverde with the cross. He's rising! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
He's had it taken off him. He's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Bale. Great vision. He's had a shot! First breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Looking for options for movement. He's a sharp little ball here. Yeah. Can he get on the end of this? Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. He's shifting through the gears here. Platini crosses it in. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And he is shot, surely! That's put paid to the danger. Bale. Now it's Platini. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Schneider. And this is Ibrahimovic. That is good alertness. And that has left him in a heap. Leicester promptly onto that, and that is that. Good chance here! Schneider! Brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
It's almost poetry in...
And a chance! And he's straight offside. Tonali. Baresi. And that interception was most necessary. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. No, that's been intercepted. Tonali. And it's Zanetti. Schneider. Valverde. Never out of the action for very long. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That signals the end of the first period. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think?
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
So, 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. And so we're off again. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Pings in across. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. That ball looks a good one. He's found a way through. Good read, needed to be. Valverde. Oh, some tackle that. And that's gone loose. Thinks about the shot. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Bale is offering a wry smile there.
Cambio.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And here's Lopez. Stood up well to him there. And now they can spring out of defence. That's Valverde. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Zanetti wins the duel this time. Looking for a runner. Chips it through. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Tonali conjures time and space where few can. And this is Vieri. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, that was vital. Baresi clears without hesitation. That's a cute ball. Can he get onto this? Alvarez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Alvarez's cross. Corner given. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Out for a throw. And that is expertly dealt with. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And this is Vieri, and this is Bale. Oh, that's fabulous. Shoots!
Cambio en Argentina. Número 14.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Birmingham Legion have their lead.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Rummenigge, and he was quick to react. He's picked his way through.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Chance for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
That's Nedved. Rummenigge. Tonali. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. And this is Eto'o. Oh, he's found support out wide. Nice control. Pinches it off him. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rummenigge is someone with real dynamite in his boots. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Can he get it through? He's in plenty of space here. He's got away.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. Argentina really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
We are into stoppage time. Rummenigge. Zanetti. Now Tonali. Now it's Lopez. He is through here. Fermin. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Well, and we're done. Birmingham Legion can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, shooting chance! Brilliant from Pedri!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Simplicity itself.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Chance, surely! And that's in! 2, and we've barely begun here. You give him an inch, and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Deftly away. He's had it taken off him. And he was quick to react. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. He's found some space. It's Bale! And would have been quick to recover this. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bale clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Platini plays it short. Now it's Platini. Real chance! Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's fabulous. He's in a great position here. He's had a shot! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
A case now of complete control.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
No, he's seen through all of that. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Bale. Can he finish? And he stuck it away. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Birmingham are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation.
Shoots! And there's a goal. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Madrid, palpably stronger, better, superior. Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rijkaard. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That has been slung wide. Zanetti. Rijkaard. Ronaldinho quietly revving up. And it's Bale. And here's Mbappe. Bale. Chance for a shot! And that's a tidy finish. They're back within reach. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, that pass isn't the best. It's not an especially good pass, that. Maldini. Pedri. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho! Rijkaard. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, perfectly measured that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Zanetti. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He is through here. Ronaldinho. Now it's Platini. Real chance here. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Would the owner of a blue car parked outside the stadium gate kindly remove it, as it is about to be towed away?
That gets us going once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real...
And the finish! It's a goal! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And now he has two. It's starting to look like a done deal now. Maldini. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. There's a sharp little ball here. And here's Mbappe. And this is Bale. Oh, truly brave defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Vieira demonstrating his defensive quality there. Rummenigge. Cannavaro simply refused to be outdone there.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And it's Michel Platini. Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Shot at goal! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Now it's Bale. Showing good feet. It's Bale! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Tonali. Now it's Mbappe. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
So changes afoot here, and from
Number
both sides.
7, Mbappe. Number 10, Platini.
Bale.
Coming on the field, number 9.
Oh, really well played.
And the assistant
16,
referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitutions taking place.
Birmingham Legion do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Bale makes a move down the right. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Probably be looking to play it square from here. Very nicely done. Costa Curta. And it's Tonali. Ronaldinho. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. disappointed with that. Now it's Vieri. He's beaten the last man. Lopez. Fermin unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Bale. And here's Lopez. Ronaldinho. Messi, given the lift of his goal.
This is the time you need that pace.
Costa Curta. Hangs one in. Ronaldinho. Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, what a ball!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Tonali. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. It's run loose here. Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. Pepe deals with that comfortably. Great vision. And that is a little undercooked. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Zanetti. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, this looks sharp. And he's had it nicked away. Forlan showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, well measured.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Messi! From another planet! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Griezmann is in a really good position out wide. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Floated through. Tonali driving forward. And a chance! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Now that's well seen too. Tonali. Neymar. Alonso. Oh, this is a very good run. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Good running, strong and purposeful. It's a pretty loose pass. Ribery is herring after that one. Platini tries to pass it through. Platini gets into a good position. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that's well spotted. Tonali can so cleverly bypass the press. So we're still where we started right now. Vieira. What's going wide left?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Mbappe. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Neymar, tidy with his distribution. Pullet. Lovely pass. And the finish! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Tonali. Antonetti. And here's Mbappe. Bale. Nice interception, well timed. Decent chance! Birmingham Legion have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opponent.
He's having a shot! Oh, good finish! Level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Oh, easy pickings there. Bale.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now this could be a chance. Zanetti was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Bale. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Can he finish? Goal, Italy! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Italy have their lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Looking to play him in. Bale. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Nicely weighted ball. And he's picked it up out wide. Drills one in. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Vieira. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Swings in across. Rijkaard tries to clear. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Bale, very much a man of this moment. Ribery.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Nesta. Tonali. And it's Davids. Now it's Griezmann. Griezmann. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. And we are up to the break.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. Back on the way then.
Birmingham really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Vieira. Xavi Alonso. Vieira. Davids is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Real chance! It's bounced back off the post. Zanetti. Now it's Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. Chance here to counter. It's a good run down the right. He has found the way through. He's found some space. Tries a shot! Vieira. Birmingham Legion needing a change of fortune here. Now it's Hullet. And it's Davids. And he was quick to react. Zanetti. Vieira. Neymar, who does have an assist to his name. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Mbappe, he's through on goal here.
Birmingham really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 17, Ribery.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
He's shifting through the gears here. Gullit receives it in a wide position. Nedved. Nedved! Brilliant! A finish of true class. 2 up now, and they are cruising. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming in this.
Chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are disappearing out of sight. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 6.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. Raul coming on here. The change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
So now the difference is 3.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Vieri. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Xavi Alonso, the conductor, the centre. Big chance! And that's a sharp finish. And they are right back within touch. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Can he get on the end of this? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Mbappe. Nesta makes the interception. Saliba. And it's Bale. Bale. Oh, this is a terrific run. And this is Vieri. Italy do have a chance to counter here. Davids. Threads one in. He's found space here. McAllister. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Vieira. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lopez. Conte. Foot in. Italy can breathe again. Just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Conte. Oh, nicely intercepted. Xavi Alonso is always looking to break lines.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And here's Gullit. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to get it clear and reclaimed it in a trice. Chips it through. Nesta with the clearance. So that's it. It is all over. Birmingham Legion did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add, and it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play, and of course the right service into the box.
That'll be a corner. Birmingham Legion with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Platini! Platini! Oh, it's come loose. Can he stop it going out? And this is Bale.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Aaron Seedorf, he's a leader, he's a schemer, a controller, he's certainly a winner, he's all of those things, and he's much, much more.
I'll take it a step further, he's a serial winner on the European scene. In fact, it's that pedigree which I see as his greatest quality. He knows exactly what it takes to be a match winner, and he'll go about doing exactly that.
Zanetti. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Quality ball. Yaya Toure is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. He's beaten the last man. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Birmingham Legion are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. And it's Zanetti. And here's Vieri. Adriano. Verona are looking to break at pace. And he was quick to react. Platini. Vieri. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It's a sharp pass. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Good ball, good take. The ball swung in. And that's the keeper's ball.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Half an hour played now. Can he get it through? Neatly clipped into space. Saliba. Bale going after that. Vieri. That's Rijkaard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And this is Bale. And he's there to get it away. Seedorf providing an outlet on that flank. He is just caressing the ball. Hefty goes for a shot. And he's really put himself on the line here. Pirlo goes short. Incoming delivery. Nesta gets it clear. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for a run-up. Toure kept his eye on it, and he's there. Costa Curta. And it's Bale. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Zanetti. Platini. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And he shoots! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Corner number 2, then. Cruyff clears it away.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Tries one from range. He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time. Spread to the right. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a pretty loose puck. And it's half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, it was great to see them try to turn their possession and chances into a goal. They definitely wanted one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. So off we go again.
Birmingham clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Tonali can see things others simply cannot. Oh, there's a probing ball. That's an imaginative pass. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Cruyff, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bale. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
A long ball by the goalkeeper. Threads one in. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Yaya Toure. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. And no, that was never going to make it. Nicely aimed pass. That's headed upfield. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Bale. Good pressure, determined, intense. Vieri through. It's Vieri! And that's a tidy finish. They've done it! Finally, they've broken through. And that really is so impressive.
Ha segnato al 61esimo minuto, numero 9. Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 23.
Verona choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
So we have the first goal.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Yaya Toure. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally...
Rummenigge! And he can thump it away.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He's shifting through the gears here. Serves up across. Well, there's the clearance.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Some resolute defending there.
Rummenigge clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, they could be caught out here. Just about up to 75 minutes. Seedorf. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Here's a and a chance! And there's a goal! Hellas Verona back on level terms. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 17, numero 14.
So we have movement on both benches.
Numero 5.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Numero 9.
Verona really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Cracking ball.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Tries to pass it through. He's gone forward. Well, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Mbappe. Kante with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. That is Conte. That's a cute ball. He's on it. Can he get away?
That's good.
He'll try from distance. And that's a real chance missed.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Oh, that's a key interception. The final 5 minutes. Yaya Toure. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Mateus.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Fermin. Rice. And here's Bale. And the ball's come loose here. Looking to play him in.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. And time is up. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Birmingham certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
My thanks to Jim alongside me. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running. Well, there's little new to say about this man. Majestic, regal, known as Le Roi by his countrymen. He is footballing royalty. The man is, of course, Michel Platini.
Well, Peter, I don't think I've seen a better all-round attacking midfielder. Certainly not in Europe. He is very close to being the perfect number 10. OK, people may say he lacks a little bit of stamina and defensive contribution, but for his attacking football and his ability to take in the landscape...
Platini! And the ball's come loose here. Rijkaard. And here's Platini. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Critic. He's having a pop! Tonali receives it in a good... Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Tonali clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. Zanetti. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Saliba does really well there. He is strong. Great vision, and he's worked it through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Tonali. Zanetti. Passes short and sharp. Bale. Oh, shooting chance! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Neymar. He is through here. Stood up well to him there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Bale. Rijkaard powering forward here. Now, can they get him away? Now here's the delivery. And that's the keeper's ball. Well, that's well seen too. That's really well manoeuvred. He's under a lot of pressure there. That has not gone well. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
And here's Yaya Toure. Now it's Platini. Can he spark a counter here? Now he's running away. And that's an excellent interception. Decent chance! So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Bale, very much a man of this moment. Oh, there's a probing ball. Challenge. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Messi considers his options. Great chance here to level it up. Driving on and making good progress. Rijkaard cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Now it's Vieri. Vieri is fouled. And here's Bale. He's picked his way through. Chance for a shot! Shot could be on. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Great defending, strong and determined. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, well measured. Real Vieri! Birmingham Legion are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
He's had it taken off him. Nesta. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Bale. Lovely feet. Neymar. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Birmingham Legion looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break.
Substitution in progress.
That gets us going once more. Oh, easy pickings there. Bergomi. Seedorf. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. This is a promising build-up. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Caught offside that time. The message is clear, none shall pass. Tonali, that's been slipped through. He's shifting through the gears here. Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now this could be a chance. And that's gone loose. Nicked it back promptly. Passing nice and neat. Short changes him with that pass. Zanetti. And this is Vieri. Bale. And he is deftly away. It's Bale! Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Birmingham Legion find a position of real strength now. Birmingham Legion are looking to break at pace.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
So we've reached the hour mark. Tonali. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, nicely intercepted. Tries to pass it through. He's on it. Can he get away? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to...
Shapes to shoot! Glorious! He's got himself an absolute peach. Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Birmingham Legion are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Rijkaard. Tonali. Now it's Bale. Well, that looks a cracking goal. There's the shot! Well taken goal. And he is just ripping it up.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Birmingham Legion are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Birmingham Legion, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Seedorf. Messi is onto this. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's a key interception. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Michel Platini. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Vieira. Dixon. Now it's Bale. Now it's Vieri. Vieri. Vieira with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Bergomi gives no quarter whatsoever. That pass isn't the best. Roberto Carlos. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's managed to get through. Can he finish? He'll try from distance. Oh, my word, that is quite something. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. He has given that the lot. Bang.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Now it's Vieri. Dumfries.
4 added
And it's
minutes
Messi.
has been indicated.
Dumfries providing an outlet on that flank. Costa Curta. Antonetti. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Can he get on the end of this? And he's well positioned. Tries a shot! Oh, denied at the last. Safe to say, he's capable of better than that. And we're done. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway.
Well, Peter, it's a joy to have a chance to watch one of the finest to emerge from the African continent, Samuel Eto'o. He backs up his goals with a really strong work rate, and he's always effective, whether on or off the ball.
A fantastic talisman for his nation.
And more disciplined than people credit him.
And here's Platini. Vieira. Now Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Bale. And this is Vieri. Oh, that's fabulous. Shapes to shoot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Birmingham Legion with the corner. They're first. They've played it short. And he whips it in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nesta. Seedorf. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vieri. Vieira. Neither side yet able to find the net. And this is Hullet. Hullet. Hazard. Great chance! Goal! Peru! And Peru take the lead. So smooth. A signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Oh, this looks sharp. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Zanetti.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Eto'o is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Saliba. Nesta. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Nesta. Vieira. And reclaimed it in a trice. Bergomi venturing down the left. Knocks it out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's gone loose. And here's Hullet. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Seedorf. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He has found a way through. He is through here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that has put paid to that. Seedorf. And it's Eto'o. Eto'o. Oh, that's a... And Hullet! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Saliba with the clearance. So much. Eto'o! And that's a sharp finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And he's lost his man here. Loose ball now, and has another go! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Birmingham really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Cleared without hesitation. Peru have the chance to go the other way.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Here's Seedorf. And he cuts out the supply. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in the second half, Peter, with control already established.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. Down to business again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Vieira. Thuram.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Peru couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Hazard. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, nice touch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Can he finish? And for a moment, time stood still.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Zanetti kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's found a way through. Peru appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Well, he ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away, and he's going to have his name taken.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So time for change. This one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Number 19.
Might be danger here.
Number 20. McAllister, number 37.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Always goal side. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Bale. Hazard. Birmingham Legion do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Now it's Hazard. That's tidy. And here's Mbappe. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Showing good feet. Gullit proves just a little bit too strong.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Defending was strong and firm. Eto'o has found the net here, of course. And it's Seedorf. And here's Hazard. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Seedorf. And this is Gullit. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Vieira. Not where it came from. Now can he find a finish? And the finish! And the shot count keeps on rising.
He looks to me like he's enjoying his personal duel with this keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
He leaps for it! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Rafael Varane. Vieira. Oh, some tackle that. It's a throw-in. Thuram. Now it's Bale. And that pass just didn't quite work. Rafael Varane is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Rijkaard with the slide tackle there. Mbappe, and he was quick to react. And here's Bale.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Knocks it into space. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Bale. Bale. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Mbappe. Spread it left. Now it's Hazard. Hazard, rapid and full of intent.
Minutes has been indicated.
He's picked his way through. Cleared away. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that will be the final act. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job.
And a
Your
quick
final
announcement
thoughts,
today
Jim?
that
Well, there was a
memorabilia from
distinct
today's
lack of
match is
clarity
now on
or
sale in the
commitment
stadium
in
hall.
everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.